No wonder Whistling Diesel takes his rock crawling. This thing's got a solid front axle. All right, so today I'm leaving the guys at the shop and I'm headed to Salt Lake. So me and Demery are gonna go up and we gotta go pick up the most expensive vehicle we've ever worked on collision-wise. It's a G-Wagon, super expensive, it's flat black, it's super nice. That thing got plastered in an intersection by a Jeep. And I was told that the Jeep didn't even appear as if it had a scratch on it, but the G-Wagon is messed up. We're gonna assess it, tear it down, and go over some collision stuff with you guys. But we're also gonna be going to our buddy Kevin's at Powder Stream Coatings. We've got my 5 method racing wheels that we're dropping off. We're gonna get them sandblasted and powder coated candy blue for the truck. That's for our Onyx build truck. We are also picking up rock sliders for the Can-Am, because as you guys remember in this video, when we took it up Hanging Tree, if it would have had rock sliders, it wouldn't have had as much damage as I created. So found a set of rock sliders, had them sandblasted and powder coated. Anyway, we've got a big day ahead of us and you guys are coming with us. We've got to hurry and disassemble the method wheels because they're fake bead locks. So they just have a ton of bolts all the way around them. We're gonna replace them with black so that it's candy blue with black bolts, so it'll look really good. All right, so we are just about to the Salt Lake Valley. We're gonna unload the bed like we said earlier, get a few things picked up, and then we're headed to a tow yard in Murray. That's where we're gonna find the wrecked G-Wagon. We're gonna get this G-Wagon off and down the alleyway so we can assess it, show you guys all the damage, start taking it apart, and then hopefully get an estimate all written on this and see if this thing's gonna total. This is definitely not Whistling Diesels. This one's way cooler. Flat black is super cool. I'm gonna put this in neutral. We're gonna let it roll back a little bit, and then we're gonna put go jacks on the front because we want it to go off straight. But we're gonna show you guys all this damage.
Got one go jack set in place, and I'm gonna get
Another one, do the other side. Never actually seen how a super duper expensive vehicle is put together, so I'm excited to dig into this thing.
hopefully we can figure out how it comes apart.
Oh, that's nice. That's lovely. That's reflective and painted silver.
Hey, one good thing is it'd be easy to bleed brakes.
True. All right, so as you can see, this G-Wagon didn't make it through the destruction test against the Jeep Gladiator. So this thing got powerhoused in an intersection by a Jeep Gladiator. Jeep Gladiator, when I was up there at the tow yard, it didn't even look like it was phased by this old G-Wagon. So we call this thing a G-Wagon, but it's actually a Mercedes G63. Super expensive. They're like 175 grand.
They're what?
They're $175,000. Yeah. Have you never seen Whistling Diesels? He's got a red one that he just beats the holy piss out of.
No, but
He dropped it through a house. Did all
why would you
sorts of
spend
crazy
that much
stuff.
on something so ugly?
Status. It's all about that status. Look at that. This is a double-sided on molding also.
You know, Hillbilly,
Wow, we can straighten that out. That's not even
bet.
ruined.
I bet people think the same thing about some of the vehicles we all drive.
They look better than this.
You know?
It's all about status, I guess. So anyway, the downfall to Mercedes is the fact that they used a flat black paint job. Now, as good as this looks, you can never match this. I don't care who you are, how great you are, blah, blah, blah. If you're painting the fender, you're painting the whole side. Here, we're painting the hood. We're gonna go down the fender. You're painting the whole side. There's a dent on the roof, whole side.
So it's gonna be a complete paint job.
Complete paint job. So this will end up, if we fix this, this will end up a complete repaint. So we got a dent right there. We got a dent right there that needs to be fixed.
Oh, wait, we got an airbag.
Well, we'll go to the inside in a minute.
Okay.
So we got a dent right there. We got another one right there. Taillight's messed up. This is messed up. Gonna need an emblem, a bumper end, a bumper. But just so you all know, so you can see that we are capable. This is my handiwork. I painted that. It's pretty dang close, but this has slightly a little bit more sheen than this flat black. But I'm just showing you, I am capable. This side's mint, but it is gonna have to get disassembled because we got a fender. It's gonna have to get fixed and painted. That's coming off. That's discombobulating. We've got some indirect damage right here. We got some hinges that are out of place. So we got a dent over there.
Got a bumper that's out of place.
Yeah, I painted the bumper too. Yeah, everything's messed up. Well, yeah, so Hillbilly wanted to point out the fact that there's a little dent there. So other than that little dent right there, this hood is mint.
Definitely mint.
This hood is definitely reusable. So.
That can buff out?
Yeah, that'll buff.
Could you straighten it and fix it?
It's aluminum.
I mean, no, it's still. It's rusty.
It is?
Hillbilly's gonna grab a magnet. We're gonna test everything, but there's obviously rust. So we already know that it's steel.
Does aluminum not rust?
Aluminum does not rust. Aluminum galvanically corrodes. It's called galvanic corrosion. Oh, gotta show you this. Airbag is deployed. Seat airbag is deployed. Holy crap. There's a seatbelt that's coming out of the corner of the seat and a seat, or an airbag that comes out of this. Look at that. Dude, you don't even have to change the seat. This has its own little compartment that blows out.
Pretty cool.
I thought we were gonna have to change the seat just like everything else. So anyway, these airbags, they protect the occupant. Yeah, I have it in neutral. Put it in park. One thing I've noticed about these humongous Mercedes boxes, toaster ovens.
Put this fancy thing in park.
Listen to how loud that latch is. And then these gaps are ginormous. I can literally put my pinky in it.
Is that bad?
I mean, it's just really big for being a super high-priced vehicle. That is a really big gap. And it's not flush, but it opens and closes nice.
Fancy looking latch.
Yeah, it's old school. Fits nice. Another way that you can tell that somebody was being safe in an auto accident. Seatbelt. If you wore your seatbelt at the time of the crash, it stays out.
On newer vehicles only.
Yeah, well, yeah. So both the driver and the passenger were wearing their seatbelts. So I'm super proud of you. Good job. Look, all still. Fixable. 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 Not fixable. Not fixable.
So you're saying the hood is fixable?
I mean, I would be down for trying to straighten it. We could try. That'd be fun. Does it pop? Can
Is
you
this red lever for pop? Because usually red means don't touch.
Probably pop it. Yep. Sort of worked. This side popped. Ow. Got me finger. This side's not popping. Go grab a pry bar. Let's talk it into it. So we're gonna persuade this into popping. Oh, there's a bulb. That's got a squirter in the light. It's broken. That's neat. This thing is fancy. We'll get that front bumper off. And we're just gonna start tearing into this and really figuring out what's going on with it. All right, so we're gonna try to get this.
Oh, you got it.
Just kidding. We're gonna get it open. Just about gonna get it open. Oh.
Huh. There's no bolts. Bolts are gone.
Bolts are gone. How did that happen? Oh no, they're ripped out. So the bolts, and I don't even know where they're at. They're literally ripped out of here. Wowzers.
There's some in this one.
Yeah, that one held. So that's super crazy. There's a cover. Oh, that goes there. That's knocked out of the way. We'll definitely get the hood pulled off. Definitely get the bumper, fender, and just start disassembling it. So I've taken a bunch of pictures from my CCC, which is my estimating software. So we'll just start diving into it, take some pictures of everything disassembled, and go from there.
That's caca.
Do that.
It's water. I've been having water build up for a long time.
Oh.
Whoa! One bumper removed. Or brush guard, not bumper.
Thing has got Riz. It's got that real Rizzy drip.
What the heck does that mean?
I don't know. Isn't that something Braden would say? But that drip. No way. These are bolted. Are they fender bolts? Yeah, but they're actual bolts. Hillbilly's getting me a bag so I can keep this organized. So we're gonna put all the left fender bolts in here. That's gonna be part of the bumper. We got all these bolts and all these thingies and such. All these doodads. Yeah. Got it. Snap-on guy just tried to sell us pink tools. Get out of here with that crap. We're men here.
Everyone tell Robby that I need pink tools off the Snap-on truck.
It's not even true.
I can't even believe you're denying me tools.
Hey, the internet wants to know something.
What?
How do we spend 24 hours a day together?
I don't know.
Their question's not.
We don't.
This is all make-believe. I can assure you we do.
You leave for 2 hours in the morning.
That is true. Yeah, so it's only like 21 hours. Okay, guys? Not 24. So many electrical connections. That's got oil all over it. Bumper, expertly removed. And this, my friends, is why the engine won't start. Right there. Because it's got a punctured oil cooler. I stand corrected. The internet says that this is only worth like $95,000 right now. Grill removed. That one's not even too bad. We could probably just resell that.
Is that how you do that?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just joking. Sell it to the Goon Squad because they're building one. That's literally a bracket.
Yeah.
That's sketchy. But even that's just connected to here a little.
And one on the bottom.
The frame's bent.
Uh-oh.
Whoa!
That dang cell phone you didn't come out.
Hey, it's starting to come out. Now we're just connected really tightly through here. Now we got to figure out how to get all this out. Bracket here. That's smashed flat. So I'll pull that bolt out and hopefully we can get it out.
Can't get my fingers in there to turn it. Just have to extend it.
The more we start digging into this, the more I'm thinking this is going to be a goner. But you never know with insurance. You never know. That was easy. Oh yes, that bolt's in. Right here. Yes.
A fender?
Nope, that ain't coming out. I'm not strong enough for that. All right, I'm gonna start pulling bolts.
Right now I'm working on getting the skid plate off so I can finish getting this reinforcement bracket bar thing off. On the last bolt. Hey Robby.
Yeah.
Is this one of your hood latch bolts?
Is it? Oh, it is! A ripped out bolt. That right there would allow for a brand new upper radiator support. Because without threads, you can't hold that latch down.
Seems like it needs a whole new front, everything on the front end.
Yeah, it's pretty well jacked. All right, so I found why the airbag went off.
Tell me.
Calm down, son. Daddy's getting a screwdriver. So right here is the airbag sensor. And you can see, if I can get it unclipped, it's been hit. There we go. Airbag sensor, look at that, all crushed. All right, so next, we gotta get this hood off because it's right in our way. It was barely wanting to open at all. We disconnected the wiring out of it and this is the craziest thing. This has real washers and bolts. I haven't seen that on anything in a long time.
Since the 70s?
Yeah. This is taking me back in time. Super crazy.
Well, good thing is if we lose a bolt, we know we have a built bolt band in there.
We just go right to the bolt. Oh, ground. We almost had an issue. Okay. Things are coming off too quick.
What the heck is all the vacuum switches and stuff for?
I don't know. I don't want to mess with them. I'd prefer not to. Take it.
Yeah, very gently.
One thing I'm not going to do is I'm not going to pull this lower hinge or this hood hinge because this whole cowl panel is damaged and I want to be able to straighten it and fix that before I pull the hinge off. Because this whole thing is puckered out and bowed and messed up. Real nice like. Now that we've got that out of the way, I finally figured out how to pull this fender. Ooh. It's got a bunch of stuff that's gonna be needing to be replaced. So now what we wanna do is figure out everything up in this corner. So we wanna get this whole side panel. This is all bolt on, I think. Yeah, there's a spacer. So we're gonna work on getting this whole rail out. We can access what's behind it. We've got this thing ready for the side rail to be pulled out. So Hillbilly's gonna puggle it. We're gonna try to get this away so we can figure out what all we need to disconnect in here.
There's something over here holding it.
Yeah, it's bolted to the frame right there.
So we unbolt that.
Well, we gotta get this cooler undone. We just need to undo it here. We'll take this cooler off and then we can unbolt that and then we can kind of work it out. I'll work on this too. And then we should be able to hopefully take this inner rail all the way out. One thing we do have that I already know is a broken gearbox. I'm sort of excited to get it disassembled down to that point. That's destroyed. Everything's just destroyed. If you're gonna wreck your G-Wagon, you might as well do it really, really well.
They didn't mean to wreck it.
That is true. All right, inner fender panel, expertly removed. And this is why you take things apart, my friends.
Why?
Because inside here, look at this gearbox. This steering gearbox is laid over into everything. This U-joint, busted. This line hit. That line hit. Whatever this is, hit.
That's a turbo.
Oh, it is. It's a turbo. That's a turbski.
Has a hole in the rubber line right there.
All of these lines right here,
They're getting replaced.
all messed up. That one's messed up. They're all messed up.
Engine cover.
Messed up.
No, it's okay. But that plug's not.
Sensor, messed up. This is a $10,000 engine that just got replaced 8 months ago.
It's getting tore apart again.
The only thing I do kind of want to do is I kind of want to get that gearbox off.
This one?
Yeah.
Is that gearbox or is that steering?
It's a steering gearbox. Because you can see the frame is a little bit messed up. Is that bent? Yep. Bent bolt.
Whoa, whoa.
Holy bolt! Where did that go? Oh wait,
Somewhere.
time out. Let's get that nut off and let's undo the lines before we pull that bolt. Wowzers! So we're gonna disconnect this line right here, and then I think that gearbox is all but disconnected. Look at that. I was able to do that with my hands.
You got oil on him.
Yeah.
Just a little.
Hillbilly's gonna get the cotter pin out of the drag link because the drag link is also bent. Not only does it need a gearbox, is that, dude, we should keep this gearbox though, because it looks like a heavy duty one. And it's not broken, it's just got a bad U-joint. So once we get this off, we're gonna go and write the estimate.
Got it.
Got it! Bent.
That's a long bolt.
Bent. This whole end of the frame is damaged that holds the steering gear. So we're gonna have to look into that. I guess we could put a bolt through that and just straighten it.
Needs an AC pump.
Does it? Oh, yes it does. All these turbo oil lines, every single line is damaged.
Is that turbo been hit?
Yeah, turbo's got damage. All right, so Hillbilly's gonna keep working on some of the mechanical stuff. I'm gonna grab some pictures and go start writing the estimate.
Gotta find the location of the ports to get the AC drained.
All right, so I'm just going through, figuring out every single thing I need to add to this estimate so that I don't miss a lot. I probably won't get every single thing because not every single thing is in the system. We're gonna get as close to accurate as possible on the first round. Just that front push bar is $5,700. That's insane. See what the front light costs. Oh, $1,780. All right, so the kids have showed up. It's the end of the day, but we have good news. 361 lines later on my estimate, we've got a total. So to fix this G-Wagon, the way it sits, before dealership costs, before anything else, I'm at $80,167.70. Could be a total loss. We're gonna send this off to the insurance, and we'll hurry up and wait and see what they have to say. But for now, that's all we got. We're not gonna tear the rest of it down because if it is a total, everything else is pretty cut and dry. Needs a full repaint because it's this flat black. The rear needs some repairs, the roof needs some repair work, needs airbags, all that stuff, but this is what we wanted. We want to tear down the damage and figure out what all we need up front. As always, we appreciate you. If you enjoyed this video, go check out this one. Point, Lincoln. Lincoln, point.
Can you point?
He's just
Can you say bye, guys?
Bye. Bye, guys.